In September, a small newspaper on New York's Long Island called the North Shore Leader published an expose revealing a Republican candidate running for the local seat in Congress had invented the personal story he was telling voters. Apparently, those voters did not read the report. On Election Day, George Santos defeated his Democratic opponent comfortably, flipping an important seat in the House. But in the 2 months since, his story has fallen apart. From claims he is biracial and that his mother's death was linked to 9/11, to shady fundraising for his successful campaign. So how did he dupe so many people? And what will the Republican Party do about him now? NBC Capitol Hill correspondent Ali Vitali has our Sunday focus.
It began as so many political stories do. A newcomer with a background in finance making the jump to Congress. But
more defiance tonight from embattled New York Congressman George Santos.
That wasn't actually George Santos' story. After Election Day, it became clear that nearly his whole pitch to voters wasn't true. He never went to a prestigious New York private school, nor did he attend Baruch College. He also wasn't the star of that college's volleyball team. He didn't work at Citigroup or Goldman Sachs, though he told voters he did. He touted his Jewish heritage. Emphasis on the ish, as it turns out.
As I always joke, I'm Jew-ish. My mother's family is Jewish. I grew up and I was raised Roman Catholic.
Only one media outlet was onto Santos before the election, a Long Island newspaper called the North Shore Leader.
How did we not know this stuff? But you guys did.
Well, we did. I mean, we broke the story back in September, and we really knew he was a fraudster for months prior to that. We expected other people to go and dig. And I mean, they did, but not until months later.
Santos copped to embellishments, but told the New York Times he did nothing unethical and apologized on Fox News.
I made a mistake. I'm having to admit this in national television for the whole country to see, and I have the courage to do so.
But in a Congress where every vote counts, Santos was key to Speaker Kevin McCarthy's victory, which may be partly why he's keen to let the issue play out.
The voters of his district have elected him. He is seated. He is part of the Republican conference.
Meanwhile, campaign finance watchdog groups and members of Congress are raising red flags about how he financed his campaign. According to a complaint the Campaign Legal Center filed to the Federal Election Commission, Santos had only $55,000 to his name in 2020. But in 2022, loaned his campaign more than $700,000. The Campaign Legal Center calling his new windfall, quote, vague, uncorroborated, and non-credible in light of his many previous lies. NBC News reached out to Santos' office about the filing, but didn't receive a response. Now, back home in Nassau County, Republican leaders want him gone.
George Santos' campaign last year was a campaign of deceit, lies, and fabrication.
And 8 congressional Republican lawmakers now echoing that demand. But Santos?
But I was elected by 142,000 people. Until those same 142,000 people tell me they don't want me, we'll find out in 2 years.
Some voters telling him exactly that.
I want this man out. This is as low as you get. I mean, really, this is beyond reproach.
But it may be 2 long years until the voters' voices are heard.
And if you are a Republican, you should be outraged that that represents you. And McCarthy, I don't care if you want his vote, you're losing all the other people's votes.
And Ali joins me now live. Ali, good morning. It's great to see you. There's also a New York Times report out this weekend that Santos' own campaign discovered all of these lies months ago and actually urged him to drop out of the race. So with a new revelation every day, it seems, can the congressman actually survive this and serve out his term?
Yeah, Willie, that's the big question here in the nation's capital, because according to the Times, that background check flagged a pattern of deception. It even led some staffers to quit in protest. The Times also reports it's unclear if Republican Party leaders in D.C. and New York knew about it. Meantime, when it comes to Santos holding on to his seat, booting a member from Congress requires a 2/3 majority vote. The Ethics Committee could, in theory, recommend expulsion, but it's unlikely. And of course, there's the legal element to all of this as well, plus the possibility of campaign finance charges. All of that for now is in the hands of federal and state prosecutors. But look, amid everything, Willie, there's an important political reality we have to keep in mind. If Santos were to be ousted, a special election would be held. That's probably unappealing to Republicans because the campaign would most likely become a referendum on Santos himself, jeopardizing the Republicans' already thin hold on the House. Willie?
And that is why Speaker McCarthy is writing this out. Such a fascinating story. Ali, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.